Hello all, this is Senti here and this is my first voiceover video for this channel. In today's recipe we are going to see a sweet which is called as Mohanthal. This Mohanthal is a part of the Gujarati as well as the Rajasthani cuisine and a very simple but very tasty dessert that you can make in less than 15 to 20 minutes. So I hope you all enjoy the video and also try it at home and send me your comments. To begin with, take a large mixing bowl and to that add 1 cup of besan or gram flour. Make sure that the flour has no lumps and to that add 3 tablespoons of melted ghee. The next ingredient is 3 tablespoons of warm milk. So once you've added all these 3 ingredients, you have to completely mix them together. And mixing, I recommend using the hands because the fingers can serve 2 purposes. A, to break all those lumps which develop, and 2, in order to make it as fine as powder as possible. As soon as you get this texture where it has become powdery, you need to run this mixture through a sieve. You can use any sieve similar to a plastic sieve that I have used or a metal sieve, but the only aim is to ensure as fine and powdery a particle as possible. You can also put it into a mixer and pulse it for a few times in order to achieve this result. When you run your fingers through this powder, it should be a very coarse and uniform mixture with no lumps. Now in the next step, you should take 1 cup of granulated white sugar and to that you add a 1/4 cup of water. This is to make a 1-string sugar syrup recipe which we will be adding into the powder. You need to cook it on medium flame where the sugar is going to gradually melt and start boiling. When it has reached its boiling point, you add 1 teaspoon of powdered cardamom and continue stirring it repeatedly as well as keeping it on medium boil. After around 5 minutes, you can check it for the 1-string consistency where it sticks between your fingers and you are done. Now in another pan, you need to take around 5 tablespoons of ghee and add in the powdered mixture that you had previously made. Once you add it, continue to stir it without any lumps. Once the entire mixture has become a uniform consistency, then you can add in half a cup of milk gradually, not the entire content, but you need to add it little by little. You need to stir it in between each addition of the milk, and once the entire half cup has been added, you allow it to thicken. Make sure to do the entire process over the sim and not the medium or high flame. Once it is thickened, you can now add in the sugar syrup that you had prepared earlier. After adding in the sugar syrup, you stir it again continuously. You know that the Mohanthal is done when it becomes one complete mass without sticking to the sides of the pan and the ghee floats on top, giving it a very beautiful and tempting texture. The Mohanthal is all ready to serve. I have put it on a bowl, but you can also make it in the form of barfi. I love to eat it hot, but cold is also preferred by some. Garnish it with grated almonds and you're all ready to enjoy this wonderful Mohanthal. I wish you a very happy cooking and happy eating.